Hi, my name is Sinan Kuba, you are watching Family Gamer TV, and this is the second episode of Life is Strange. As you can see, just go to, from the main menu, you go to play episodes, then to episode 2, Out of Time, and we'll carry on our progress from the first episode. Just to remind you, this is a Peggy 16 game, so we're going to see some realistic violence, there is some drug use, and there are also quite a lot of swear words. Going by the first episode, there's a lot of swearing, so again, if that's something that you'd rather younger viewers not watch, please bear that in mind. Thanks very much.
In the previous episode of Life is Strange.
Get away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa! What the fuck?
But he could be talking about photography.
Or have you done something wrong? Talk to me.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
I see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
For reals, Warren, this is between you and me.
Don't insult me. Max, go on.
Hey, leave him alone. Max? Chloe?
It makes perfect sense I'd see you today.
Welcome home, Max.
That's Rachel Amber. Her missing person posters are all over Blackwell.
6 months ago, she just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me. Something happened to her.
Wait, is that grass? Tell me the truth. That's an order.
I didn't black out. I had another vision. The town is going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Max, tell me everything.
There you go, that's a reminder of what we saw in episode 1, and then again it's telling us that this is a story-based game with player choice, and the consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present and future. Choose wisely. So just to note that I'm playing on PlayStation 4 this time around, and you can see that I've got the X button rather than the Xbox controller button saying snooze. I'm going to press X to snooze. So I went through the first episode again on PlayStation 4 and replayed it and did the same major choices, so this carries on from the last video perfectly in terms of what I did in the first episode carrying through into this episode. The one thing I didn't get right, I didn't repeat the second time around, was to water my plant. So we're going to see what happens when you don't water your plant, which is a really minor choice, but if you watch the first episode's video, you'll notice that it did say that there will be consequences from that little action, and I forgot to do it when I replayed the episode. So that's sad. Maybe we'll see it happen straight away. Anyway, just to pick up where we left off from that first episode, we are playing Max Caulfield, a late teens teenager, I think she's 17, who has gone through a very weird day where she had a premonition of a tornado that is coming to her town, her small hometown in Portland, Oregon, or I think it's just in Oregon rather than in Portland. And beyond that as well, she also discovered that she has the power to go back in time. Only a little bit, but she can change events immediately after they happen. And, if she feels that she's made a wrong decision, she can go back and change that decision. Which really makes all the choices you make all that tougher, because you can see them immediately playing out one way or the other.
I am so wrecked after staying up all night. I could use my rewind to catch a few more Z's, but maybe I better save my strength.
So this is the second episode of a 5-part series. The first episode came out a couple of months ago. This second episode is out today, Tuesday, 24th of March, on various platforms. In the UK, you'll be able to get it on Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC, and PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 at various points across today and tomorrow. Different, as always with digital downloads, the games release at different times across the days, but it will be out for all the platforms by the end of tomorrow. It should be, at least. Am I going to make her get up? Yes, I can. This is Max, and like I said, she had a very weird first day. This is the next day, and we'll pick things up
No amount of rewind will keep me clean.
We'll
I
pick
still
things
need a
up
shower.
as they come along, I guess. So Max is a photography student who this is her friend Chloe. Max actually prevented Chloe from being murdered in the first episode by turning back time. She didn't realise it was her friend Chloe when it happened.
Even with all this crazy shit going on, it is so cool having Chloe back in my life again. Like no time. has
Yeah,
passed.
Max and Chloe actually not spoken for 5 years.
I better not leave without my shower.
But
supplies.
the events yesterday brought them together. We could better get our shower supplies. Now look, this is the plant. Let's water it now.
Drink up. I can bring you back. I hold the power over life itself.
We're going to try again. And see, the action will have consequences. We're going to save you, little plant. We're going to save you. Yeah, we're going to take a selfie. Max, like I said, is a
No smile.
is a
Take your
photographer
power seriously.
with a gift for photography, apparently, according to her professor. Now, where are her? If you were, you'd be in a drawer, wouldn't you? That's where you. No.
It'll be fun to get some peeps together and play a real game instead
Mystic
of drama
entertainment
games.
cards. That sounds a lot like Magic the Gathering to me. Come on, where are her? Make the bed. Let's make the bed.
I am so not a rebel. I always like my bed to be neat and tidy.
Aww.
Thanks, Mom.
Now where is? I had this. There we go. I had this problem in the first episode where I was
Okay, Max,
I was
let's
struggling
hit the
to
showers
find
now.
stuff.
Courtney, seriously, do not forget I need those papers before tonight. Like now.
So this
Thanks,
is Max's
Sherry.
dorm.
Yeah, of course, Victoria. I'll get the tests and papers to you this afternoon. I'm so.
We met some of Max's friends and some of Max's more enemy-like associates.
Gross. The Vortex Club are such pigs. I'm glad I pissed them off.
Yeah, I think we need to have a shower first.
I didn't think Kate was like this.
Is this someone we know?
Ew.
We
No.
shouldn't be
Oh,
watching
hello.
this.
Everybody's seen it by now.
Let's talk to Alyssa.
You okay, Alyssa?
Immature assholes. Sorry, Max. I'm not feeling social right now.
Okay. Now, if you were a shower room, where would you live? You would live here. Now, I feel like this is Kate was one of the people who we didn't help out in the first episode. She was being bullied by a security guard, and rather than help out, we took a photo. My feeling with that was, if you take the photo, you've got a more long-term benefit rather than the short-term of stepping in and helping her. I imagine she's not impressed with us still at this stage.
Oh, hey, Kate. Sorry about yesterday.
Yeah, I'm sorry you didn't do anything to help.
Oh,
But
dear.
you're just like everybody else here.
It's not true. I wanted to help, but...
Whatever. It's done. By the way, Max, do you still have my copy of the October Country?
Oh, yes, of course. It's great so far. I didn't realize Bradbury was such a poet.
Can you please bring it back to my room this morning? I just need to take some notes for class.
Absolutely. I'll bring it by later.
Let's have a shower. So there were a lot of complicated threads going on in that first episode. Things that we were just finding out about. For example, Chloe is in a situation with the person who tried to murder her, and it was all messy and very, very dark and sinister. There seems to be a situation with this girl, Kate, and like I said, Chloe's dad, the security guard. So there's all these things that are intertwined.
What's up, Kate?
School.
That's it? That video of you clubbing didn't look like homework.
Victoria, that wasn't me.
Oh my god, right. Don't be shy. I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'm sorry you're a viral slut. I'm sure she had fun.
Looks like it.
I know Nathan hooked her up. And you know he has the good shit.
Preach it, sister.
Yup, I still have goddamn paint all over my face. Good thing my faithful minions took their sweet time bringing me a towel.
We ran all the way.
Give it a rest, Taylor. Now I know if I'm in an accident, I won't rely on you or Courtney for help. You can hang out with Kate. Or Max.
We do not like Victoria. Yeah, just in case you needed a reminder, this is a very adult game.
She's a weirdo
game.
with that dumb camera.
I hate that I'm so quirky crap. Anyway, let's leave the link to Kate's video so everybody gets a chance to see her in action.
You are such an evil biatch. I love it.
There's a real Dawson's Creek vibe to all of this as well. You know, very much about teenage insecurities and relationships and growing up and all that kind of stuff. And it has a similar sort of hipster edge to it that Dawson's Creek had. I put that down a lot to it being set in Portland. I'm sorry, I keep saying Portland rather than Oregon. I
better get dressed.
keep thinking of Portland because of the sketch show Portlandia. But it is set in Oregon, and there is this kind of hipster edge to it.
Hello? Water?
Sorry, I forgot.
Let's erase this message.
Even if I can stop one person from watching it,
Nah, that will
it's
have
worth
consequences. If you see the little butterfly icon in the top left, that's telling us that this action will have consequences. So just to say, we talked about it in the first episode, but just to remind you guys, this is a lot like the Telltale games in that the actions that you take will have consequences. What you do will impact how the story goes. And, yeah, it's going to have maybe some sort of immediate impact. You'll see stuff that happens maybe in the next episode, or it could be long-term stuff that doesn't have an impact even till the last episode, maybe even till the next series. I don't know if there will be another series of this.
This is not why I came to Blackwell. And I still have to clean all this crap up after I find Kate's book.
This is not great.
Oh shit. Nathan's revenge. Even Chloe told me not to go to the
Yeah, Nathan
principal.
would be the kid who tried to murder Chloe yesterday, and we stopped it by rewinding time, preventing him from doing it. We turned on the alarm in the school, clearing a school out and forcing him to stop what he was doing. But he found out that we'd told the principal, and yeah.
Man, this could almost be art if it wasn't so fucking sick and
It's
disturbed.
not great. Wow. Okay, so this kid is screwed up. We knew he was screwed up. I mean, A, he was murdering someone. That's not great. But B,
My desk is a pigsty, but
B, he was
I
super
know it ain't
privileged
there.
in terms of talking about his parents and how much money they've got and how his family owns the school. And it's just, he seemed like a complete douche.
I better get dressed and go give back
Okay,
Kate's
let's
book.
get dressed. Clothes here, right? Yes, let's get dressed.
Maybe I'll just put on a shirt and jeans. Hey, Einstein had the same exact suit for every day of the week. And he couldn't even
And he would have loved to, wouldn't he? So, okay, she's wearing a different top, but she's got the same hoodie on and same jeans on from the first episode. At least she's not wearing the exact same clothes.
Hold up, I need to find the book before going to
You
see
know,
Kate.
unlike some of us speaking right now, who could maybe do with more clothes. Anyway,
My desk is a pigsty, but I know it ain't there.
is it here?
And nothing here.
Where is it? There we go. Oh no!
Of course she
Luckily.
just spilled soda on Kate's book. Better fix this fast. Kate needs the book, and I don't want
So
to add to her list of
it's a similar
problems.
setup on the controls for PS4. It's L2 to rewind, which is the equivalent button to the left trigger on the Xbox controller. And there you can see, as time goes back, we can go back a few events. And now we're back before the glass is spilled. So we move the glass first.
Be gone, foul soft drink.
And then we take the book.
Aha, you sneaky book. You're mine. Now I can finally take this back to Kate before I'm late. As if I have to worry about being late anymore. I do have all the time in the world now.
See, one of the things I didn't like about the first episode was that it just seemed very quick how you're getting your powers to turn back time. Can I leave the girls' dormitories? Not yet. Okay.
No reason
it was,
to go
you know,
now.
15 minutes in the game tells you that you've got these powers. It seemed really quick, and the first episode did rush through things, but at the same time, it got the ball rolling really quickly in a way that was engaging. Where do we need to go? I don't know. We're knocking on Victoria's door. Okay.
Fine, I won't disturb you.
Kate's room. That's where we need to be knocking.
Kate? You in there?
Yes, I'm here. Come in, Max.
Hey, Kate. I brought your book.
Max, why didn't you do anything when
did we
David
tell her the
harassed
truth?
me yesterday?
I wanted proof David was in your face.
I thought he was different. I'm happy to see
Hey,
that somebody
that works
cares.
out.
Kate, I actually do care. So, what's the story with you and David?
Well, he's a total paranoid ass. He thinks I'm part of the Vortex
What's the
Club.
Vortex Club?
Yeah, right.
Maybe we...
Did you party with them?
I went to a Vortex Club party against my better judgment. Not my scene at all. You know how humiliating this is for me?
I know this sucks, Kate, but tell me about the video and maybe I can help.
Basically, I went to one Vortex Club party and ended up making out with a bunch of people. And I have no memory of it.
It doesn't sound like you. I can't see you partying with Victoria.
I didn't.
You have to tell me more than that. What happened at the party? Did you drink?
I swear to God, I had one sip of red wine, and then I drank water.
Not
No.
enough to get wasted, is it?
I don't get wasted. Ever. I take a sip at church, and I don't end up on a viral video, okay?
Did somebody drug you?
I remember getting sick and dizzy.
Go on.
Then Nathan
Oh,
Prescott
dear.
said he would take me to the hospital.
Nathan Prescott? Oh, shit.
He was being nice for a change when he offered to help me.
He's the opposite of nice. What next?
All I recall is driving for a long time. Then I woke up in a room. I thought it was a hospital because it was so white and bright.
Go on. I'm listening.
Somebody was talking to me in a soft voice. I thought it was a doctor until I heard Nathan and felt a sharp sting in my neck. And... That's all I remember. I don't know what happened. I woke up outside my dorm room the next day. I didn't have any marks or bruises, but I felt gross.
So, who took the video of you at the party?
I have no idea. Probably Victoria. She was there being her mean self.
Jesus, Kate. I'm sorry. This is serious shit.
How do I get a viral video taken down? I know it's already spreading. What if my church sees that? I need to know what to do.
Kate, we'll figure it out. I'll check back later, okay?
Thanks, Max. You can put my book here near my bag.
So the game is not afraid of dealing with some very serious stuff. Let's put the book by her bag first.
So, Max, can I ask you a question? And please be honest.
Absolutely, Kate. Anything.
I need to find out if Nathan Prescott helped me or hurt me after that party. Should I go to the police?
Wow, okay. So this is where it's worth bearing in mind what happened in the first episode. When we told the principal about Nathan, the principal didn't really do enough about it. It felt like he was too afraid of Nathan's status and his family status and their importance to school financially. Chloe told us that Nathan drugged her. My instinct is to say go to the police, because that's what you should do, but it's complicated. And the game is... this is a difficult one. This is the hardest choice yet in the game so far. Just because it almost feels like it's not your decision to make, and you are... Yeah. Now here's where the time bending can help us. Let's see what happens if we say go to the police first of all.
Yes, you should definitely go to the police, Kate. I totally believe every word you say. Nathan Prescott is truly dangerous.
Bless you, Max. I will go to the police. And also Principal Wells. With you as my backup witness, they'll have to take us seriously now.
Backup witness? Well, I mean, I believe you in everything, but we're still just spoiled punk students to the cops and faculty. I just think we need to be very careful here.
Why? Careful of what?
Nothing. Except the Prescotts are a powerful family. I hope this won't backfire on us, that's all. Even though that rich bastard has earned some serious bad karma. He'll get it.
You see? If that escalates, and I don't think we can be a witness, can we?
Time out, Max. You actually told Kate to go to the police and the principal, after getting a scary text threat. Now the police will definitely drag you into this
we can
shit.
reverse time. If you press L1, by the way, you can it'll zoom you straight back to the decision. Or at least the event that kicked off the decision. I'm pressing L1 again there because it seems like it's taken us back to a second decision. Okay. So here we go. Let's speak again.
Hey, Kate. I brought your book.
Max,
so we can skip this whole thing. We can say, yep, okay. So we went back a bit too far.
I wanted proof David was in your
But luckily
case.
we can skip ahead.
Kate, I actually...
Just pressing R1 takes us through. We can ask things a bit differently. Let's say why at this stage instead of...
Why does he think that?
Because he saw the video. You know how humiliating
Doesn't change too much,
this
does it?
for me?
So the minor decisions are not too important.
Basically, I went to one Vortex Club party.
That's awful.
Just changes things in a slight way.
So, how did that happen?
It's a long
We can't
story.
skip this bit.
I'm still trying to sort it all out.
But we can skip
You
it.
have to tell me.
I swear to God, I had one sip of red wine.
Are you sure it was just one sip?
I take a sip at church, and I don't end up on a viral video, okay?
Did somebody drop?
I remember...
Go on.
Then
We'll just quickly skip to the end.
all I...
Go on.
Somebody...
Are you sure?
Of course. You think I'm making this crap up. Why?
No, I'm just being deductive, as usual. Then what happened? So...
I have...
This is a big long conversation, wasn't it?
How do I get a...
Kate?
Right. So now we can just leave the book. Let's do that. And now we get to this big important
So,
thing.
Max, can I ask you a question? And please be honest.
Okay, let's see what happens if we say look for proof.
If you do that, they won't believe you. You're on video grabbing at all those guys, and they'll use that against you. Bad.
But I know I was drugged.
That's what you have to prove, not them. I'm just telling you how the cops in school will look at this. The video doesn't exactly back you up.
You make me feel so hopeless.
No, Kate. I just don't want you to get hurt anymore.
That seems impossible at this point. So that's your answer?
I think we should wait. There are other things going on that might help you.
But not right now. So I can walk down the halls with people calling me a viral slut.
Ugh.
Thanks, Max.
Ay, this is not good. Neither situation feels great.
Good job, Dr. Max. She didn't like what I had to say, but we need more proof of what happened.
Do we stay pragmatic, or do we give her some encouragement? But I feel... difficult. Difficult. I'm sure you're watching and you're either shouting at me to do one thing or the other. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna for now, I think it's important for her to go to the police with as much as she can. And I hate that she has to go through more stuff, but I really don't. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a bad decision either way. And that's what these games are trying to do. The Telltale games are the same. They try to make you feel like either decision is not great. Here it's really tough because that feels a very personal thing, a very deep, dark thing, and I really didn't feel comfortable telling her to do either thing. I really wouldn't want to have stepped in and offered advice at that point, which maybe is even worse. I don't know. Wow. Okay. Anyway, we've got some text messages. Let's check them. Chloe says no emoji. I quite agree. A private number is leaving us a thread. So things have really... Yeah.
Oh, shit. Now I'm getting anonymous threats? It never ends.
Things have really
has to be from
got
Nathan.
terrible.
But it could be anybody. I better be doubly careful around here, or I could be in serious danger.
This is
If
not
I'm not
normal
already.
college life. This is not... this is... I mean, but at the same time, this is stuff that can happen to people, and does happen to people. It didn't happen to me. Bits are familiar, but not the time-changing bit. I would have loved that. But, you know, I remember it's particularly university. University was a really difficult time, and some really bad things did happen, and, you know, you have to reach deep into yourself to know what to say, to find the right things to say, to do the right stuff, and it's not easy. It's not ever easy. This is Nathan's father's smash load that attempts to slander and blackmail his son will be met with many lawyers and legal ramifications. Well, don't you think that would worry you, Nathan's father, if I'm not the first student to try this? I hope you're the last. Consider this a final polite warning. This is... I mean, the first episode was things were happening and it was bad and dark. All this stuff is feeling overwhelming right now on the second day. Her time-bending powers did not feel like a blessing at all.
Max, check it out.
Warren, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. Waiting for a call? I mean, I already took the call. Anyway, I wanted to rap about that action yesterday.
Well...
By the way, thank you for stepping in. You were pretty badass, Warren. I owe you.
Oh, yes you do. I got knocked on my ass by that dick. I'm some personal superhero.
You're a real everyday hero. You stood up to a bully and it was awesome.
Even though you left me with said bully and ran off with that girl, she's pretty punk rock. How do you know her?
An old friend, Chloe Price. We haven't seen each other in a while.
I bet you were glad to see her blast up in that truck like a rock star. Which begs the question, why is Nathan Prescott getting psycho on you?
Yeah, I think we have to tell him at this stage. I mean, he stood up for us. He took. You can see the bruises. He took the hits.
I busted him in the bathroom yesterday with a gun. I'll give you the story later. Principal Wells is taking care of it now, I hope.
Weird fucking week. Like that bizarro snowfall yesterday. Speaking of dystopia, that drive-in is having a 70s Planet of the Apes marathon. Let's go ape!
Yeah, go on. Since you put it that way.
Yes, that's exactly what I need. I love those old-school ape films.
Well, that was easier than I thought.
Oh,
cool.
I think he earned it.
I'll text you the info.
I think he earned it. I'm happy to just go with that one. I think the kid did good. But yeah, this is all... I mean... I know I've been doing it a lot. Guilty of it in the first episode. I'll do it again. I'm trying to think of the sort of the darker stuff that I did in the Telltale games, and I don't think anything got this dark.
David talking to Nathan cannot be a good thing. This has something to do with Kate. Or Rachel.
I mean, the decisions in something like Game of Thrones, for example, were very difficult. Maybe as difficult, but for very different reasons. This is very personal, very emotional, I think is another important word. And that... And seeing how it plays out both ways, I think that's a really clever move on the developer's part, Dontnod's part. We saw in the first episode that Max has a love of music. There's a lot of music that you'll hear throughout these games. An emphasis on a kind of light indie rock, I guess you call it, acoustic.
Don't you know that I'll be around to guide you through your weakest moments to leave them.
A little bit of stutter on PS4, the visuals there, but not much, just a little. I don't know if I would have seen it on PC. I don't remember seeing any of that when I played it on the first episode on PC. But I didn't see it in the first episode for PS4 either, so I don't know. But it is a really gorgeous looking game. I really do like the style. It's really grown on me. The sort of quasi-cartoonish, quasi-realistic thing, which suits the game, and it's kind of well, I think there's the length of photography is there in the art style a little. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think there's a sort of artistic look to the game. It's not realistic. It's a little bit off realistic, but I think the cartoonishness gives it that feel that is this is a younger scene that we're looking at. This is not real life. This is well, it is real life, but you know what I mean. This is not everyday adult life. This is a really different time of life. This is teenage life. I think it works in that regard. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm talking absolute nonsense. So we are off to this diner, I think.
Talk about going back in time. The diner looks exactly the same.
I haven't really been following why we're going to the diner.
Man, that smell of breakfast and the sound of clanging silverware makes me feel 13 again.
Coming up at noon, K-Bay 7 News will explore the mystery of yesterday's...
The television doesn't look great, I'm afraid. Could have done a bit more with that. I mean, it looks fine here, but the close-up doesn't really suit it. Oh yes, we're meeting up with Chloe. Yeah, they were certainly friends 5 years ago, and that was when they were 13 or 12, and so I think they're 17 or 18 now. Certainly towards the end of their teenage years.
Drew,
yeah.
Want everything.
Agreed. I could really go for a donut right now. Like, and not on a British donut. I'm talking a proper American, gonna give you some kind of heart trouble donut. A banjo tune. This is okay. Forget it. This is the hardest choice in the game so far. Banjo, always banjo. Okay, it wasn't that hard. Bada bang bang ding ding ling ling ling. What are we doing? She's taking her time. This is Tucker. Chucker, sorry.
Hello?
Pardon moi, but you're in my eyesight.
Isn't everything in here within eyesight?
I don't care for your tone. You sound like Joyce.
How does Joyce sound?
Bossy and smart.
There's nothing wrong with smart
like
ass.
you.
Oh yeah, Joyce rules.
Joyce rules. I want to be exactly like her when I grow up.
Looks like you're on your way. I've been coming to this dive for 3 years, and Joyce gives me shit like it's going out of style.
That's how she rolls. That's why I worship her every move.
Good. I can't wait to see you flipping greasy bacon in a diner when you grow up. Exactly like Joyce. Now pardon me while I get back to my
Max
coffee.
is definitely insecure, but there's also there's like a little bit of attitude to her, which I really like. Yeah, just a little bit of, as he puts it, the smart-assness.
The poster doesn't mention whacked.
There was a
students with
bizarre thing
guns.
in the first episode where she just, in her head, in her inner voice, just did this whole Gollum thing from Lord of the Rings, and it was just really out of character. Well, it seemed really out of the blue, at least. But the more you get to know Max, the more it's quite obvious she's a bit of a geek. Bit of a nerd. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a bit of a geek myself. Bit of a nerd, definitely.
And there she is. A lovely young woman. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. It's nice to see you again. You look the same.
Like I'm still a waitress at Two Whales after all these years.
Aww.
No, like you still look pretty.
Nice save, kid. You're still smart. But not that smart. Now you get busted for smoking pot. I heard the whole sordid story from David. I'm sorry this was how you had to meet him. He's a good man, no matter what Chloe says.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't even smoke, like, ever. It was almost an accident. It was very stupid.
Well,
I'm sorry.
It surprised me fierce. I was hoping you could be a good influence in her life now.
I will be. Promise. I know things were hard for you and Chloe. I feel bad I didn't call. Now my folks are in Seattle and I'm all alone at Blackwell. It's my karma.
You did the right thing. You moved forward with your life. I did after William passed on. Chloe chose to stay angry. Anyway, I hope we see more of you. Chloe needs an old friend again.
Joyce, I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
I'm glad, Max. That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories. Even if Chloe doesn't understand yet.
Yeah, I think she understands.
Chloe understands. She just needs time. I know that sucks for you.
Oh, she hit all the phases. Expulsion, running away, drugs, bad boys, tattoos, piercings,
That's
blue
Chloe.
hair. Now she's got to rebel against her stepfather.
I see why. I mean...
Do you? He's not as much of a hard ass as you think. But you did tell him you had a joint, right? You took that responsibility?
I did. And I am sorry. I don't want Chloe in any more trouble. Or me.
Nobody's in trouble over a doobie, Max.
There you
I
go.
admire that you took the heat for Chloe. Like a great friend. But Chloe does push David, and it's not fair. He paid his dues in a war. He does care about her, along with all the students at Blackwell.
Oh, I almost
He
did that
cares about
instinctively.
Kate Marsh?
David mentioned her, but
didn't think
I
that was a
stay
good
out of his
idea.
business. I won't patrol Blackwell, and he won't cook at the diner,
Oops.
you know?
Yesterday, I took a picture of him fighting with Kate. I thought you might know why.
Nice try, Nancy Drew. But next to you, there's only one student I'm worried about. And she's not even in school anymore. So, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What do you want to eat?
Oh, again with the choices. Belgian waffle.
The last good Belgian waffle I had was here
mean-
when I was 13 years old.
I really wanted a donut, but,
Bring it on.
you know.
Now finish your coffee.
Didn't give me that choice, did you, game? Yeah, so Max, I chose to make Max take the hit, as it were,
One Belgian waffle
and say that she was smoking. She was using the drug rather than Chloe.
I love the delicious anticipation of breakfast. Nerd graffiti. Warren
So-
must have been here.
You just to explain how this works. I'm moving around using the right analog stick.
Can I get some beer and bacon before I die?
This is
And as I move, I can select different options using the face buttons. So X here gives me the option to drink. It's really simple to control. The one thing I don't really like,
This is like fourth dimensional deja vu.
the one thing I really don't like is that sometimes when you're trying to select the right thing, using the analog
No
stick,
beer?
it's actually
What
difficult
kind
to
of
locate the
dive
bit
is
where
it?
you can get the options to do something with that thing. So, for example, the graffiti, I'm really having to move the camera to find a spot. That's
I can hear your stomach
food.
rumbling from here, Max. Here, you'll love this.
I'm drooling like a baby.
Still can't believe you're a woman. When I look at pictures of Chloe, speak
there
of the
is
devil.
Chloe.
Mom and Max, together again.
And Chloe looking for a free meal. You put your whole damn college fund on your tab.
I'm treating Chloe for breakfast.
Are you atoning for yesterday?
Oh god, Mom, please do not give Max any shit for that. She apologized.
I know she did. Max is a good girl. Woman.
There you go, she's 18.
She's 18 now.
Too old to get lectures from you or Sergeant Pepper.
Call
She has
him
so many
David
names
if
for a
you don't
stepdad,
wanna
it's
be
hilarious.
lectured. You only get one damn slice.
I think my
of
favourite
bacon
was
a day.
Step Ass. Step Douche was a good one too.
You guys are still the same.
Another reason to blow this town. What is this shit on the jukebox?
Is she good?
Now that
She's not a
Cat's out
banjo
of the
fan.
way.
Shame.
Let's talk about your superpower.
I don't have any explanation, and I can't explain why I saw that crazy fucking tornado.
Come on, that's just a daydream. I want proof you can rewind
How-
time.
How'd you prove
This is
that you can
all
rewind time?
happening so fast.
We'll start slow. Right here, now.
I can tell you every single thing you have in your pockets.
You have X-ray vision, dude? I don't even know what's in my pockets. Let me see.
So this is clever.
Okay, Max. Impress me.
Let's see. A gun?
I left it in the car. Wrong answer. Okay, psychic girl. Let me show you what's actually in my pockets. That was beyond epic fail. You even made
Will
me
she
laugh
have
a
some
little.
coins, a wrapper? And let's have a look.
Okay, Max. Study every item carefully and don't forget
So,
anything.
I think we're going to leave it there. If you want to see how Max uses her power to tell Chloe what she's got in her pockets, I think you'll have to tune into the second part of this video series on episode 2 of Life is Strange. So thank you so much for watching. The best way to make sure you can watch that next video is to subscribe to Family Gamer TV. And if you subscribe to Family Gamer TV, I should say, you'll see lots of other very, very cool videos too. So, yeah, I've been Sino Kibber. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.